What was like your first? I think there was a story of you at your first practice. You're going up against Buffalo's left tackle, whose name is escaping me, but he pushes you like all the way into the bleachers, pretty much. I mean, he owns you. Was that like your first? Oh crap! The competition is different in the NFL.
Yeah, it was Ruben Brown and John Fina. And I tried to do one of my little collegiate moves, my little spin move, got caught, got hit in the chest. Rampart. They went over there and hit me with the defibrillators. I was like, ah. And then they just kept driving me, and we were on the edge because a lot of times you do your pass rushing drills on the edge of the field. You let the offense, you let the quarterbacks and running backs, they get the real field. We get the corner. So we got the leftovers over there. We were close to the fence already. And then when they drove me, I stumbled. They driving, and the crowd started going, whoa, and they just kept going. Okay. And I'm a rookie too, so okay. So then I got stuck in the fence, and I'm like, really stuck in the fence. My jersey got caught, and they had to come, and, it felt like the trainers took 2 hours, and it only took 2 seconds to get me out, but it felt like really embarrassing. And what I learned from that was, you got to remember, I was the guy that was in Speedos, and I'm looking at these guys, and they're in their, 30, 31 years old, little bellies, built like fire hydrants, built like bathtubs. And I'm looking like, and I'm a stud-looking dude, right? And six-pack and all that. I'm like, I'm going to have to translate that weight room to this craft, because right now I'm weight strong. They got man strength. They got man bones. They know the craft. And immediately I altered how I looked at and applied my physics. I was like, you got to learn the techniques. You're going to have to learn the craft. You can't just say I'm big, fast, strong. That's college. That's high school. That's Pop Warner. This the pros. Even that fat dude over there could wear you out because he knows what he's doing. So I had to apply all my natural gifts to actually the technique and the craft.
And who would you say was instrumental in learning those techniques from? I mean, you mentioned Bruce Smith. Was it Bruce? Was it somebody else on the team?
No, it wasn't Bruce. I tried with Bruce, and it wasn't like Bruce wasn't open with it and open to it. But Bruce could do things that no one could do, so there was no teaching you. It's like, I was like, what? Like, he could run laterally faster than you could going forward. Like, he would get in a hole, he'd see the hole and turn his hips and flip them and get in there, squeeze, and go sideways faster than you were going straight ahead. And I remember seeing it 1,000 times. He could get off the ball. He taught me how to get off the ball faster. He told me to look at the bottom of the ball. Well, I used to look at the whole ball or the tip of the ball. He was like, nah, look at the bottom tip. I used to look at the top. And little stuff like that. But Bruce could just do anything. Phil Hansen was my guy. Phil Hansen knew he had some limitations, but guess what? He worked on everything, and he built himself up. So I looked at Phil and just learned a ton of technique. Him and Bryce Pop, if people remember that OG, that legend. So Bryce Pop and those guys, they just showed me so much. Bruce and I, we were in the lab a lot, but at the end of the day, Bruce was a sensei you couldn't follow. It was like, okay, whatever degree black belt that is, cute for you. Teach me something else. And it was great, man. They were all open to it, and they all respected that I had some game, which was hard to believe at times coming from Columbia, but game recognized game.